We have a final demonstration of a new online technology. This is a product that'll be on the market in time for the Christmas holiday shopping season this year, but right now is very, very deeply undercover, and this is its first little trip up to the surface to be unveiled in any way. The product is Wii Music, and to present it, please join me in welcoming JC Rodrigo.
Hello, hello, hello. Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm back here. Thanks. Hi, how's everybody? You guys okay? Good, all right. Well, before I get started with everything, I just want to ask you guys, anybody play with the Wii? Wow, okay, good. Now, let me see, I'm sure you guys know what this is. If not, I'll kind of briefly go over what the Wii and the Wii Remote are. So the Wii is a system that Nintendo launched a couple years back, and it had to do with kind of fun with motion and interactivity with software. Now, the Wii Remote is kind of the first step to recognizing what it is. Of course, it doesn't look like too much, but the Wii Remote can become a lot of different things. It can become, you know, a baseball bat. It can become a tennis racket, a sword. It can become a key. It can become anything that developers would want it to be. So it's a little bit, you know, it's really interesting. Now, building on top of this, what we've seen is a lot of people, they started to play some of the games like bowling, for example. There's a lot of new people that really don't play video games too much. They go, oh, I don't play video games too much. It's not for me. Well, my mom actually started playing with the Wii, and I brought it home. I set it up, and I said, here, bowl. What? Bowl, Mom. Bowl. Bowl against my dad. And I've never seen the look on my mom's face like this ever. She was just like, okay, must get strike, must get, and it was just amazing. I've never seen my mom get fired up about video games. Now having that said, you take a look at the people that do play video games, and the more people actually play video games, there's an expanding market for this. And now there's people that aren't playing video games that are now playing video games, and creating experiences for those people is what we're after. Expanding the market, growing it, making it more accessible and more fun, just for everyone. So, circa a couple months ago, a game called Wii Fit was released. Wii Fit combines everything from yoga, strength training, exercises, aerobics, all of this stuff, and layers it into a piece of software combined with a Wii balance board. So it's like this little, it looks like a bathroom scale, but if you step on it, it actually sends motion forward, back, side to side. Now mix that with the games, and then you mix that with an exercise program that tracks day by day what you've done, and you've created this experience that's really unique. And that's really just raising awareness that fitness can be fun. Now, whoever thought that fitness could be fun with, you know, a video game system? That's kind of awkward. But that's really what it's about, innovation, introducing these new experiences to new people. And that's exactly what I'm going to try and show you guys today. It's called Wii Music. But before I get started with Wii Music, I wanted to clarify a couple of things. The goal of Wii Music is not to achieve a high score. The goal of Wii Music, instead, is really kind of the same challenge of a real instrument. Wii Music instrument, the challenge is really to sound good. And really, it's kind of easier said than done, but it's to sound good. So, with that in mind, Wii Music actually incorporates a lot of different things to be sounding good. You can use 60 different instruments from around the world, and there's over 50 different songs that range in genres from traditional stuff to more licensed, and of course to more recent songs. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can show you guys some of these instruments and take a look at a gameplay, and let's see where this goes. Cool. So I have a question. I'm gonna actually let you guys pick what song you'd like to hear me play along with. Let's see. How about Ode to Joy? Okay, let's see Ode to Joy. Is anybody familiar with the Super Mario Brothers theme? Okay, a couple of guys are. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and roll with the Super Mario Brothers theme. Yes, we're going to try and roll with this here. And I'm going to show a couple of different things. So as you can see, the instrumentation is actually not your typical, not your typical setup. It's no like straightforward, like one genre. It's more of just like expressing yourself. So as you can see here, I'm going to actually change this. I don't want it to be default. I want it to be pop. And it automatically arranges things like this. But you can change. Every one of these instruments you can go in and change. So every song has 6 parts. I'm going to go ahead and play the melody. Now, for example, to play an instrument like piano, using these just the Wii remote and the nunchuck, I'm going to attempt to play the piano as sound, like this. And you can make sound simply by using these two. But what makes music? Music is an idea. It comes from here, it comes from here. So now do the exact same motion, but put a musical idea behind it, you get something completely different. And you get something really different with just these two. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you a couple of different instruments. We have a piano. We have one of my favorite instruments, which is a violin. You actually put your left arm out like this. You put your right arm like this, and pretend you're bowing. But you see, if I'm moving, I'm not getting a sound. I have to press the B button and Z button to actually make a sound like this. So, you can create violin sounds. Thank you. Tell you what, and included in Wii Music, there's a couple of different instruments that, well, let's just say that I don't really consider them as instruments, but they can be. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So you never know. I mean, let's just take a look at some percussion stuff. Let's say, let's see, a taiko drum. Just like came out to the side, like this. So there's that. You have things, let's say, what can we show here? Well, So you have all kinds of things you can do with this. And of course, there's something really interesting. And this is really taking the imagination to a different level here. DJ turntables. I have to pretend that there's 2 records that are right below me. And I have to actually spin one of them by using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, like this. Here we go. Right? What if I want to stop the record? I actually have to hold a button and stop the record. But while my hand is on it, you can scratch, you can play DJs and things like that. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and play the violin. I'm just gonna go into this song, and I'm going to try and make Super Mario Brothers kind of sound good, but I'll kind of put my own spin on it. It's about improvisation and creativity, so, well, here goes nothing. Change it up. Thank you. So, there is one small other thing. Now, after I go and record, let's say my violin I just played, I can actually go back, if I wanted to. I can change instruments. I can go fill in something else. So now that I've recorded my violin, I can go to the percussion part, record my turntables or whatever it might be, and then continue to record and overdub everything that I've already played to create my version, or I should say your version, of a song. Could be whatever it is. Now, here lies the kind of fun part where the kind of, I don't know, things start to kind of blend and mix here. Because Wii Music is instantly accessible by little kids. You can give them just these two things, the Wii Remote and the nunchuck. You can give it to them, and they'll be able to associate the sound with the instrument. But, I mean, then again, at the same time, you can give it to someone that's really into music, and they can start to organize solos and drop volumes down, speed things up, and slow things down. They would know exactly how to do that. But to have those two people being able to use these two devices and just to play and contribute on the same level at different skill sets, it's something that we've been looking for all along. It's just, having fun. And that's all really it ever has been. It's just to have fun. So with that being said, I guess I'm just going to go and read this. If you would like questions from the audience, if anyone likes to ask questions about the game, I'm more than happy to answer anything if anybody has any questions regarding Wii Music. When? When's good. Right now, I believe you could probably talk to Charlie Chabot about that later, but I think it's this holiday. We haven't got a set date for it yet, like a pinpoint, but it definitely will be out this holiday season. From what I've been seeing, it's going to make its target date as we're shooting for it right now. So if I can announce that, yes, I'll let you guys. We can talk later, definitely. Just let me know. Yes. Yes, actually. So now that, thank you for mentioning that, by the way. So after I've recorded everything, let's say I made this awesome version of, I don't know, polka, rap, dog suiting, Mario, or Ode to Joy. I can save it as a video, and then I can send it to a friend, over whoever's my Wii friend. They can actually take a look at the video and say, that was pretty cool, JC. That was all right. And they can break it up into the 6 parts that I recorded, or however many parts I recorded. They can add, they can change, they can modify the sounds, send it back to me, send it to a friend, and just pass it around and share music.
Can you export it as a video and put it on YouTube?
That is a different story altogether, unfortunately. You do like a handy cam and yeah, I'm not actually sure. At the moment, we're still working on that, but I don't think it's going to be part of the game as far as I can see. Mm-hmm. Questions at all? No? Nothing? Everybody good? Okay. Well, if anything else, you guys can definitely talk to me later on. JC, thank you very much. Thank you.